It's time for a new feature of 2024. 2.0 is what we're calling it. We are going back to some of the most popular reactions we've done from a couple years ago when this channel first started. And up today is Bo Burnham, All Eyes on Me. I feel like I caught one side or the other of Bo Burnham. People gave me flack and a hard time because I wasn't getting it or wasn't taking it serious enough or whatever. And then people who really loved it and thought, man, this is tapping into a really cool thing with mental health. Either way, this one got a lot of attention, and I can't wait to watch the same video all over again 2 years later to see what in the world I hear this time, because Lord knows my old mind sometimes just forgets what I even listened to. 2.0 it's called. Check out the redos and the remakes of everything we're doing from our most popular reactions. Without further ado, it is All Eyes on Me, Bo Burnham.
Get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seats. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seats. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Are you feeling nervous? Are you having fun? It's almost over. It's just begun. Don't overthink this. Look in my eye. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Come on in. The water's fine. We're going to go where everybody knows everybody.
He really is genius in how he creates things. The more I look at him, just his production level, the way he writes things, the seriousness of it, but then the lightheartedness of how he presents it at times. My son Tony loved him, still does, but loved him. And I think it was during COVID, like when everything was so weird, and he was watching that because, you know, the anxiety, the stress, and I think he had real bouts of anxiety and just fear and really being cooped up. And, you know, I think it's really hard for people who need to get out and need to express, but then have that fear, anxiety of being in front of people to do it. And I think he battled with both, but he presents it in such a serious, you know, those eyes staring at you way, but also there's the lightheartedness of how he does things that he wants people to enjoy.
No, we're going to go where everybody knows everybody knows. Get your fucking hand up. Get on out of your seat. All eyes on me. All eyes on me.
Yeah, because I was thinking it was at a concert at first, but I think this must have been during COVID. You know, it's in his room. How he does all this creative production inside his room is phenomenal. It's genius.
Hey, go get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seat. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Heads down. Pray for me. Heads down now. Pray for me. Get your fucking hand up. Get on out of your seat. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. You want to hear a funny story?
That's in the crowd noise.
So, 5 years ago, I quit performing live comedy.
Just the way he does that. You know, you want to hear a funny story? And it leads into, yeah, absolutely. And that's like 5 years ago, I quit. Like there was something that happened. He's very honest, very transparent, very open. Brilliant.
Because I was beginning to have severe panic attacks while on stage, which is not a great place to have them. So I quit. And I didn't perform for 5 years. I spent that time.
5 years. Can you imagine having that in your DNA, like to be a performer, to be a creator, to be somebody who is almost meant to do this, but for 5 years to not be able to do it because of the panic, the anxiety. It's a real thing. And I think it's important for people to understand mental health wise, how critical a guy can look completely fine, completely like a regular person, and on the inside be crippled and not able to speak, not able to perform, not able to interact and engage. And it can send you in a tailspin that, man, you almost feel like you can't get out of. It requires a lot of help. And as a therapist, I know some people it's one way or the other. They either appreciate and support having mental health treatment, or they say, that sucks, it's terrible, it doesn't work anyway, you're a joke, you don't know what you're doing, and blah, blah, blah. Most people who think what I do is a joke are either people that tried it and it went bad, or they're people that don't want to ask for help because they think they can do it themselves. And let me just tell you, there's a lot of times in life we cannot do things by ourselves. We need other people. We need help. You shouldn't be dependent forever on somebody to make it through life like a crutch. You should engage just like you would physically with a trainer, a doctor when you're sick, a financial advisor when you need to look towards the future. There are a lot of different ways. Mental health is the same way. And I think he would probably say that. I just don't know if he's ever talked about him getting mental health treatment himself.
Trying to improve myself mentally. And you know what? I did. I got better. I got so much better, in fact, that in January of 2020,
Oh, timing.
I thought, you know what? I should start performing again.
Yep.
I've been hiding from the world, and I need to re-enter. And then,
Gosh.
the funniest thing happened.
Oh.
Are you feeling nervous? Are you having fun? It's almost over, it's just begun. Don't overthink this, look in my eye. Don't be scared, don't be shy. Come on in, the water's fine. You say the ocean's rising like I give a shit. You say the whole world's ending, honey, it already did. You're not gonna slow it, heaven knows you tried. Got it good, now get inside. We're going to go where everybody knows everybody knows everybody. We're going to go where everybody knows everybody knows. Come on, get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seat. All eyes on me, all eyes on me.
That story of all eyes on me, like everybody's staring at you, especially if you had any issue with anxiety or panic, and the want to go out and perform again, such a huge victory for him to get to that point, only to have COVID happen. And then he's locked up again, which can re-trigger, this can re-traumatize, honestly, because it puts you right back in the same spot again if you're not careful. And that's what, I don't know what it did.
Come on, get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seat. All eyes on me, all eyes on me. Yeah, hands down. Pray for me, hands down now. Pray for me, I said get your fucking hands up. Get up. Get up. I'm talking to you. Get the fuck up. Get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seat.
This is also the hard part for a performer, right? He's doing all this performing on camera and recording this, but it's like you have to pretend you're performing to a crowd, and he can't get the feedback. Like when you perform to an audience, you see the feedback of them being into the show, raising their hands, standing up, they're doing their thing, and you here are just imagining that, and it can be nerve-wracking.
All eyes on me, all eyes on me. Hey, fucking get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seat. All eyes on me, all eyes on me. Yeah, come on, hands down. Pray for me, hands down now. Pray for me, I said get your fucking hands up. Yeah, all eyes on me, all eyes on me.
Man, how about that? Bo Burnham, all eyes on me, a 2.0 look. We've done it before. We did it again. And it gives me a whole new view because it's been 2 years since I've watched some of this. And to get a perspective of mental health from him and having never seen him before, honestly, and getting used to who he was, and then being educated by my son, Tony, about who he was and what was going on, it does really shed light on the challenges that come from people. You judge a book by its cover and you see them on the outside, but then you don't realize what's really going on the inside. And it's important to get help. Remember, it's not real therapy, though. It's just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want help, check the links in the description. And please leave me your comments about this second time around, what you think about it, because we're doing more 2.0 as it comes. Some of the most popular reactions we've ever done. Mental health matters. Let's spread it to the world. See you on the next Reaction Therapy.